Up next, the Pacers taking on the Celtics. For the Indiana Pacers, good times. They've won 4 of the last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to establish their style of play again here tonight with another win. Celtics, Pacers, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Obi Toppin.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, on the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Now here's Nesmith. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Shot from the low post is good.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Driving inside. Shot's good by Collier.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Collier, no good. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Nesmith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here's Collier. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, B.A. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 6.
Oh, big-time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
Tatum against Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Collier. Basket counts.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Pascal Siakam.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Nesmith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Drills it from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right at the free throw line. Collier, no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Siakam, pass to Toppin. Halliburton surveys the floor. Matherin. It's deflected. Here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Benedict Matherin picks one up.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
White hits them both. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Celtics trail by 3. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot no good. A bit short. For Boston, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Tatum gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Robinson Earl comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for Nesmith. Boucher's checked in for Boston. Simons comes in for Collier. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Huff. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Outside for Halliburton. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 13.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Tatum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now here's McConnell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
And using that speed right there, it's what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Pacers trail by 4. McConnell passes to Nembhard. Here's Furphy, hounded by Tatum. From 15 feet away, McConnell, good.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Tatum, shot is good.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Furphy, back to McConnell. Here's Furphy. Outside Walker, 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And that's good. Furphy.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
1:10 left in the first quarter here. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Connects from downtown. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Indiana's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. McConnell against Simons. Here's Murphy. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum finds Simons. Back to Tatum. Simons outside. Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 17 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Boston out in front, up 10. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Boston leading by 10. On the court right now for the Celtics. Collier is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Pacers with possession here. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Hauser. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Watch the screen.
A clear look for Nembhard. The 15-footer is good.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
Here's Collier. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Boston. Nembhard outside. And there's a pick. 5 to shoot. Back to Walker. And he buries his first look.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Ryan, back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Indiana making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Williams is checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Simons. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. McConnell passes to Walker. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. Boston leading by 15. Here's White. Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Nembhard. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Back to Walker. The shot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
For Boston, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to White. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Boston leading by 17. Outside White. Takes a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Siakam outside. Walker sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam, the pass to Bradley. From deep. And that one's good. Siakam for 3. Siakam's got 9.
Boy, as that shot clock starts to dwindle, you cannot get rushed. Pascal Siakam is so comfortable.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Bradley. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Boston also changing it up. Boucher's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Minot. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser. Here's Collier. 10 points for him. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. And the Celtics lead by 20.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Brown passes to White. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Pacers now. And stolen by Brown.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Pacers trail by 19. Toppin outside. Pass to Neesmith from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Neesmith's got 5.
Aaron Neesmith had his feet ready. His hands were ready to catch the basketball. And as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Collier. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Toppin outside. And here's Halliburton. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Celtics lead by 17. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Halliburton outside. On the wing, Mathurin, defended by Brown. Clock at 6. Brown against Matherin. Shoots over Brown. It's Matherin missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Fires the three, and Brown, the bucket on the assist from Collier. He's got 17.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Siakam. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Brown. Pass to Toppin. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Neesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. So close. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview. Every night you see them do something special.
It's been like that all season long. Amazing showmanship from this entire group. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So it's Boston now. At small and power forward, it'll be Matherin and Siakam. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the center position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Well, the Pacers shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Here's Halliburton. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Toppin. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Siakam's got 17.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
And here's Brown for three. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the 76ers, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Celtics lead by 22. White for three. Mathurin with a rebound. Now here's Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Collier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum from long range. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. Fourth, Jaylen Brown.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, PA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you guys.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Collier, no good. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. That shot wide open. Siakam's got 22.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Neesmith. Give him 8 points now. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
And so he hits both. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, PA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, PA.
Here's Tatum. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And, of course, Indiana, they're 4 spots behind them.
Well, right now for Boston, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Boston leading by 14. Simons outside. Takes the 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Simons. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Indiana.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Collier, defended by Halliburton. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pacers trail by 19.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Halliburton draws the double. Right side, Nesmith. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Collier. Halliburton's shot is good. And that's now 25 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
And the first one at the line is good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Nembhard, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nesmith.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard outside. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Huff. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McConnell's got his second basket.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
It's tipped. And here's Tatum. Walker covering. And Tatum is good for 3. And the Celtics lead by 18.
All night, he just won't let up.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell passes to Walker. Tatum with a steal. Here's Simons. Got it. Simons has got 6.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Walker for 3. Hauser grabs the board. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Celtics running away with this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Minot in at power forward.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Simons' shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
McConnell passes to Walker. Here's Siakam. Back to Walker. Pass to McConnell. Nembhard, a screen on Simons. McConnell, 16 feet out. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Boston leading by 23. Simons outside. 4-3. The rebound by Nembhard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Nembhard. It's picked off. Here's White. And a two-handed jam.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Brown can't hit.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Nembhard with it, now guarded by White. And Siakam with the slam!
Let's remember, Siakam is a tremendous athlete, gets to the cup, and nice finish.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Simons outside from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. McConnell against Simons. McConnell passes to Huff. Count that bucket.
Wow, McConnell with an inside finish. At his size, that's not easy.
Pass to Minot. There's Simons with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pure from three-point range. Siakam's got 32 points in the game.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Back to White, outside, Brown. And the Celtics, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
McConnell looking around. Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. Walker, a screen on Simons. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from McConnell.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Minot. And to encourage more mid-range and post-play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, PA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
The first one falls. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Matherin comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser, he's checked in for White.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Siakam outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. Matherin finds Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Here's Simons. Rejected by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Matherin passes to Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Anthony Simons.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's Halliburton. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
And Siakam gets it to go.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Walsh can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Siakam. There's the block, and they get it back. Now here's Toppin. Beyond the arc. Simons with a rebound. Here's Gonzalez, defended by Halliburton. Garza passes to Simons. Here's Walsh. He buries it from 3. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Simons. Pass to Walsh. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Walsh has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Here's Gonzalez. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Buries it from 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. And here's Halliburton. The 3. No luck on that one.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Siakam. There's a screen by Toppin. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
They get it again. Hauser outside. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
3-pointer. Halliburton nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.